So we're going to talk about programming a little bit. We're going to touch on programming your brain. You know what I'm saying? And how people who understand how your brain works use this against you. And your best defense on how to defend yourself or to be proactive in using it is to know how it works. But let's just talk about how people use it against you. And how, to give you an example of how your thoughts that you think may not even be your own thoughts. So you got to check yourself every step of the way. For example, okay, pretty much your mind, the brain and the mind are two different things. The brain is this mush that's in your dome, in your cranium right now. The mind is what the brain actually does. It's very mental, okay? Mind, mental, same shit. Alright, so for example, a lot of ways that you could be manipulated by programming is by things that you listen to and things that you see. Light and sound. This is what the universe is based off of. Light and vibration. Sound. Light and vibration, light and sound. And the biggest component of light and sound is what? Your television, i.e. movies, i.e. reality TV, i.e. DVDs, Blu-ray, video games, porno, etc. It goes on and on and on and on. So to be mindful of these things that you intake is the first step of defense and the first step of being proactive in using it. Now, not saying that any of these things are wrong, because they could be wrong, they could be bad, they could be good. It depends on the person, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it depends on where you at with it. But I'll give you an example. There's a movie coming out on December 21st with Tom Cruise. Some movie, he's doing some shit, okay, slapping people up, shooting bad guys, whatever, cool, good job. But peep the date. Your mind works on symbols. Symbols, not actually what's being presented up front, but symbols. The movie with Tom Cruise is coming out on December 21st. Key, what's the first thing you think about? Mayan shit, end of the world, bullshit, who knows, you know what I'm saying? But you think about something in the back of your head when you see this commercial with Tom Cruise and this action movie on December 21st. Tom Cruise is coming out with another movie in 2013 called Oblivion, right? Called Oblivion. Now look up the word Oblivion, okay? That's some deep shit. But the movie is pretty much another end of the world event movie, futuristic, what we gonna do now, we've never been here before. But you see the correlation. You see Tom Cruise, December 21st. That's what your mind picks up. Then when this movie comes out in 2013, it's called Oblivion, end of the world shit. You see what I'm saying? So the powers that be, they know your mind picks up on this shit subconsciously. So they're implanting messages that you may or may not pick up on consciously, but your subconscious will. You see what I'm saying? So you got to put together, you got to connect the dots. Okay. Another example is Will Smith. Will Smith is coming out with a movie in 2013 that's an end of the world, futuristic Earth. We've never been here before. There's no people type of movie again. And he's already been in one, I Am Legend, but he's coming out with another one with his son in it in 2013. And the reason why they use Will Smith and Tom Cruise and actors of this caliber is because you already resonate with these people, especially black people resonating with Will Smith, you know what I'm saying? So what they're doing is they're gathering the collective consciousness of a group of people to identify with one point, being Will Smith, that will take you. So you trust Will Smith, right? He's a trustworthy guy, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, all that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? But your mind works a little different. Your mind is just thinking like Will Smith. I identify with that guy, end of the world. That's how it works. I identify with him, I trust him, end of the world. Your mind doesn't care about the commercials. It doesn't care about you skipping along down the street drinking fucking Starbucks or wherever the fuck you drink. They don't care about that. It just cares about the symbols that it intakes. Yeah, so just be very mindful of the programming and learn more about symbology and different symbols, because everything is a symbol, and that's how your mind works. Writing is nothing but a group of symbols put together to make a word, and you identify the word as being a word. For example, degree. This is a symbol. This is a symbol. Symbol, 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 symbol. We've been taught that this symbols together means degree. See what I'm saying? It's nothing but symbols. Okay? And to go a little further, and I'll save this for another video, I promise I'll do it, but the art of writing and what writing actually is, and literature and what it is, it's nothing but, like I said, a bunch of symbols, right, that spell something, because it's called spelling. So when you read something, you're reading a spell. So this spell is telling your mind degree. So you tap into whatever degree means for you. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid when you hear words like spell. Oh, he's casting spells. That nigga's on some other shit. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, dog. I'm just upping you up on some fucking game. You know what I'm saying? And it's real talk. This is just shit that niggas don't know, and this is shit that motherfuckers ain't teaching you. And it's out there, the information's out there, but it's up to you if you want to soak it up or not. But we'll definitely get into spelling and ing and what ing means and things like that in a later video. But for now, we'll leave you with that. I'm finna go smoke.